What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Stacey Intuitive. So I just went ahead and cleansed my cards with a little bit of sage and a prayer for our highest and greatest good, calling upon God and our teams of benevolence. And, so I had this message earlier that came up that said, like, your commitment's being tested, and it was about my life. And then the only deck that I have with that message is in here in this Moonology Oracle. So I was like, okay, I want to do a reading. And I also posted that message because I felt like it was pretty collective. So if you haven't seen that one, go ahead and watch that video on my page. It's not a reading. It's just like the channeled message itself to let you know what's going on. So if you resonate with that energy, that's the tea. So yeah, thank you, Creator God, Prime Source, and my wonderful team of benevolence. Let's get the messages for our highest and greatest good. It can be related to that, but I really just want to pull this deck because I feel called to this deck at this time. Before I got on here, I heard the message. I was singing a song, Watch Out Look. Watch out, baby. And you getting mad, I'm getting rich. Now, that was an interesting message. I don't even know if that was actually a message, but I'm gonna take it because it's coming through. Maybe some people are getting mad at y'all because you're getting rich, but really it's like a get out of my way type of message. And remember, if people are getting mad at you because of what you have going on, it's a reflection of them, not you. So also be humble in that approach, right? Whenever I see messages like that on YouTube, like, people are like, oh, they're so mad. Like, come on, we need to be humble. That's what I think. That's where we can be confident and trust our path when we are not focusing it on other people. Okay, cards are falling. But just a little message there before. So here we go. Ooh, the card came out, y'all. Okay, here we go. So we have, I'm just gonna start here. We have 5 cards. We have, you're very close to achieving your goal. Adjustments are required. Your commitment is being tested, baby. The end of a tough cycle approaches and the answers you need are coming. So really right off the bat, it's like, okay, you're there. This is exactly what I was kind of saying in the other message. You are at a turning point, right? Things are shifting and changing. Adjustments are required. You had the right idea, wrong circumstance, wrong execution, all of that. Whatever you were trying to, engage in the past, you were not in the place to truly receive that which you wanted. You're very close at this point, but your commitment to it, the very commitment that you have to make to it, is being tested. Adjustments are required because the way that you were moving in the past, the way that you were going about it in the past was not working, or even just the external circumstance, which you were experiencing, it needs some adjustments, okay? You cannot carry on in the way that you were carrying on before, because in point blank period, it's not what you want then. It's not what's meant for you then. If it's going to be the same energy as in the past, that was a reflection of your lack of self-love, your lack of belief, your lack mindset. If you want it to be real, it has to be a reflection of what you know that you want, and you have to fully be committed to it. Then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. That tough cycle where you didn't have what you wanted, yeah, that's ending. The answers you need are now able to come because you're out of that. You cannot get clarity if you are submerged in darkness, okay? The only light that you have to shine is the one of your internal truth. But if you are not in the energy of internal truth, there is no external light that will come out of you being submerged in your own darkness, okay? Which often comes as a form of a lack of self-love or a lack of faith or belief and things like that. How are you going to shine a light in the deep pits of you if you cannot access your own truth, if you can't access what is right for you? And then we have a new start is coming. So the answers you need are coming and a new start is coming. So to me, that just like literally ties this all together. Essentially, it's saying this is a completely new phase for you. Are you committed to it? Do you truly want it or not? Because this will be the time that you have to choose what you want rather than what you don't want. And adjustments will be required of you, of the circumstance, of everything. So if there's something that you truly like, guys, I think this is a very important message that God is trying to get me to put through, because I think that we are kind of in some type of like final stages, like right now. Some stages where it's like you need to be on top of it because you can miss it. So you need to be so focused on what it is that you truly want, so you can't be tricked, so you can't be played out of your position. That's the big part. You don't want to be played out of your position in this. You need to make sure you're committed to what you want. Then we have, you have faith in your dreams. Your dreams need a practical plan, and that very much resonates. The practical plan means it has more to do with your belief in it, your commitment to it, right? It's that when you are oriented in a direction, you say, I want this type of relationship, I want this type of life, I want this type of career. You need to, the practical plan element is where you practically and rightfully decide, okay, this is the only thing that I am going to be committing my energy to. This is what I actually want. And it's in this full form where you have kind of created the form, actualized to the vision, you know, you've personalized it in your head, your mind, body, and spirit, what you truly want. And now you decide to go after it. Now you decide that this is the only option. To me, that is what it means to say your dreams in a practical plan. When we get this card, it's saying like, okay, we can be, you know, having faith and everything like, or no, yeah, you can be like having faith and having hope, but your hope and faith are, faith without works is dead, okay? That's kind of what I want to say there. If you're going to say, I want this relationship, but you're going to keep dealing with people who are not committal to you, if you're going to say you want this career, but you're going to keep on going to jobs that pay you significantly less, that are not supporting the stability to get what you truly want, or you're not putting in the work in order to create the vision, right? Like if you want to be a jewelry maker, you don't go buy the stuff with the extra abundance that you've created, then what's the point? Faith without works is dead. Are you committed or are you not? What's the T, okay? And then we have, you are good enough, which I love, because it's literally saying the things that you want are a reflection of you. The reason you want them is because they emerge from within your freaking being, babes, okay? Why are you playing yourself out of your position? Why are you playing small? Why are you not charting your course towards exactly what you want? Let's get serious. Why? What's the real reason? Because I'm confused, you're confused, God's confused, your team's confused. We're all confused, okay? This is not just to y'all, this is to me too, right? I'm hearing this message loud and clear. I think it's very collective, and I love this because this makes me feel good. It makes me feel prepared, and I wouldn't be ready to receive this message had I not ended up in this very position that I'm in. I know at this time, for me personally, and since I feel it, I believe that you guys should be receiving these energies too. I know that God is ready to pull out all the stops for me. God is just about ready to pull out all the stops to part the sea for me. But I haven't been committed. I haven't been focused. I haven't had true faith with works. But now, baby, now that I have shifted in this way, God is like, okay, I've been waiting for you. And even in my last season, this message came out a lot. If you want to go look at my messages from a while ago, I had a lot of messages that were along the theme of, you think that you're waiting for something to happen, the whole time God is waiting for you. That was what a lot of my messages were about. And guess what? When I decided to stop waiting and I decided to take initiative, now God's like, okay, now we can go. And now the messages coming through are, are you committed or not? Because, you know, I've been waiting for you for quite some time, honey, and I need to make sure that this is real. So, period. We got luck is on your side, okay? Which really is just talking about the blessings are here. It's literally the time. If you're committed, God is committed. If you're about it, God is about it. Your team is about it. They're ready to pull out all the stops for you. You've put in the work. And it's not to, this message right now is, I want it to be known that this message is for people who have put in a lot of work. So you have to understand why God would be so adamant about, oh my God, I need you to be committed, because you've done so much work and it's time for you to start reaping. For a lot of you guys who have been in this period of, you know, planting the seeds and things in your life and your mind, your body, and your spirit, and you know, you feel like you haven't reaped, you've been kind of waiting for your big break. Okay, well, it's because you've had to be prepared. It takes as long as it's going to take to be prepared. But trust, when you get to that point where you can totally be committed and you are in truth and you see truth, God is ready to light the whole thing up. You finally lit that light from within. Now God wants to light your whole world up. But are you committed to this light, or are you going to blow it out and then pretend that you don't know where it went, even though it was you who did it? And are we going to have to go through that, or are we ready to see this externalized? Let God know. That's up to you, honey. But I know that I'm going to be driving this boat. I'm ready. I'm about to pull up to the shore that God has prepared for me, okay? And I believe that you guys are. I'm very prepared. Like, I'm getting my bags packed. I've set the itinerary. It's great. And I believe in the same thing for you guys. But yes, this tough cycle that you've been through, this lack that you've been in, this dissatisfaction, it's over. And you are feeling, sensing the very like energies coming into your world that prove this. It's just about a matter of whether or not you're committed. Imposter syndrome can mess you up here, but that's why it's like your commitment is being tested. And that's why I think it's so important to know you are being tested so that you can be on your best behavior and you're ready and you're prepared and you are not, you know, thrown off by any curveballs, because you see that and you say, you know, I'm not going to be swayed. I know God's got me. It's going to be fine, right? So yeah, I really want to know where this watch out lib message came from. Like in this terms, like let's figure that out. You getting mad, I'm getting rich. I don't really know. I mean, I don't like to perceive other people feeling any kind of way about me. I'm like, that has nothing to do with me. I will not spend my energy on that. So it's just interesting that God would send that to me. I don't think that it's really about the you getting mad part. It's saying watch out, because that's the part that I was dancing to. So if we're just talking about the watch out lip part, it's like watch out because you're about to make your way. And I just saw 11:11, so that's validation. Thank you, God. Yeah, so people better watch out because you're walking through, okay? You're making a grand entrance here. And that's on what? That's on God. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. This was a really fun reading to make. As you can see, I got my hair done, so I'm touching. I got it done yesterday, so you know, I'm going to be like this for a while, okay? I will see you guys next time. Bye.